Google. It'll help you.
Oh, what that means? Let me go. I have to tell you something.
What did I do?
Corinne.
Who is that? First person that I thought of, the one who doesn't know how to use Google, clearly, and that's Corinne.
Here we go! Here the fuck we go! Here the fuck we go!
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video today. We're actually going to be talking about season 1 of The House of Villains. This actually was pretty good. I watched the first episode, and I was pleasantly surprised. There has a lot of personalities that I kind of like. I say kind of because but y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Put comments down below. You already know I like to interact. If this is the first time you see my video, please subscribe. And if you are reoccurring and haven't hit the subscribe button, help me out, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm close to getting to 1,000. Help me out, please. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
Like I said, this is the House of Villains, right? So, you know, I'm just gonna run through the cast of people that we should know and some people that I have never seen in my life. Okay, so Johnny Fairplay, he was on Survivor. He basically said that, oh, you know, my grandmother, she is right. He literally, I remember when I was a little kid. Might call my age, child. No, but when I was a little kid, child, over here, I'm like, he lied about his grandmother. Like, he is horrible. Villain all day, right? Next is New York. On Flavor of Love, literally New York is iconic. There's so many memes you could say of New York. Iconic.
Bitch to the heart, but at least I don't smile in all these girls' faces because you are a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm not a wolf. You see me come.
Like, especially when she did Big Brother in the UK. She ate. But New York is definitely a villain. New York was mean as hell, and she ran havoc season 1 and season 2 of Flavor of Love. Damn, they're probably season 3. Johnny Bananas. We already know Johnny Bananas. He is you know, infamous for the challenge. He did like what 45,000 challenges now. He won 7. But the moment that was stained my memory, because a lot of people don't know Johnny Bananas also did The Real World. I think it was Key West. That was a good season too with Paula. Yeah. But what stains my memory is when he won the challenge with Sarah. And TJ was like, Johnny, you crossed the line first. So you get to decide to take the money and run or split it with your partner, Sarah, who's your biggest fucking enemy. He took that money and run. Sarah was moping about it from that episode to the reunion, over here sitting Indian style on the couch, running off. So I pay for my wedding, girls again. It is what it was. Next is Corinne from Bachelor Nation. I haven't seen her in action. I don't know this girl. I didn't even know this girl existed.
Hey, what's
nice
your
to meet
name?
you. Google. It'll help you.
Oh. What? Until this show. I know Bachelor Nation don't get me, but yeah. Bobby Lights. So I know Bobby Lights. I watched Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'll actually watch the show on Zeus soon. Bobby's cool. He don't really give me a villain. He just give me that he got a big mouth. But that's it. Next is Shake. I did watch Love is Blind. That man was mean as hell, asking those rude ass questions. But do it give me villain? No, it gives me more so douchebag. Right? Tanisha is like a vigilante, right? Because she still like is a good guy. But I mean, Tanisha on season 2 of Bad Girls Club, when I say Tanisha ran that house and ran havoc. Well, I'm not gonna see because of y'all. Y'all never get no see because of me. Wow. Tanisha was that girl. Okay, and I think the only bad girl that could probably trump Tanisha is probably Natalie Nunn. Put on season 2, right? All right, so next is Jax from Vanderpump Rules. And again, Jack literally is a villain, the man, and he's like trying to be a reformed. He's like, well, you know, I have a kid, I have a wife now. You still trifling, you still was messy, you still cheat on everybody. And he wanted to always be the number one guy on Vanderpump Rules. Goodbye. I ain't got time. Low key, especially now, he seems kind of weak. But hey, what on 90 Day Fiance? I don't watch that show. So Anisfa, I didn't even know that girl existed. But I saw pictures online of her, and I know that she like does bodybuilding. They call her a gold digger.
So the retail on this is $300,000. If he proposed to me with some cheap ring, think I'm not gonna marry him?
The girl is bad. So if Johnny wanted to go after any one of them, go after her. But she would take your money. And last but not least, the absolute queen of villainy, Omarosa. I have never seen Omarosa sit in front of someone and they play in her face. Ever. So you got to give props where props to do. Like, Omarosa is that girl. Down. But let's get into the episode, right? So, you know, everyone comes in one by one and, you know, it's really chill, and, you know, they're greeting each other like, oh my God, I know you, doing all the pleasantries, right? But, you know, stuff started getting real once Omarosa walks in. So when Omarosa walks in, everybody's like, oh, Omarosa, let me run upstairs. I can't greet her. But, you know, Shake was the first one to greet her, and, you know, she greeted him. She basically, he was like, hey, how you doing? He pronounced her name wrong. And I'm just like, girl, she already started. But, you know, everyone comes back in, start greeting her Bobby likes, you know, Johnny Fairplay. Obviously, Omarosa and Johnny knew of each other. And, you know, in walks Corinne. So Corinne walks in. She was like,
Hey, oh my God, how are you doing? What's your name?
and Omarosa just like, Google me. Anyway, so you, I said, oh, she is so mean.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Hi.
So, did you
I like
remember
your
what we
energy.
talked about? So have you sized up?
But to be honest, like, Corinne, girl, you should have known. Like, we all know who Omarosa is. For you to over here talking about what's your name, it's very much facetious because, girl, we know you know who Omarosa is. And if you don't know who Omarosa is, then first of all, you seem like you're old enough to know who she is. Girl, you really, it's giving vapid, right? Corinne's like, are you serious? Like, excuse me? Are you serious? And then, you know, Omarosa still plays her dust.
I have a lot of experience in this space. Mind games are essential to establishing your dominance. May the games begin.
So then Corinne walks off. She's like, oh my God. She walks off and then she looks at Omarosa. She said,
You're trying too hard. And then she's like, bitch.
but my whole thing is like, she's the type of girl that's going to say it, then walk off out the room. If you really meant it and you really want to stand into the villainy, and this is why I say she ain't no villain, girl, you should have stand there and just like, girl, you bada. So what you gonna say? It's already day one. Y'all already starting off with a bang, so might as well. But yeah, I already knew then that, you know, Corinne's definitely going to be one of Omarosa's targets. So I was just like, Corinne, you gone. You gone, girl. So Omarosa talks to Johnny and Shake and starts, you know, an alliance. She wants, you know, to have an alliance with people. And she's playing the game. Like, literally, she walked in the house playing the game, right? So Shake is on the fence. He's just like, well, you know, I just don't know if I want to do this, that, and the third. I feel like Shake is definitely a fish in shark-infested waters because he's like, at first he's like, yeah, you know, they do like some type of B-roll and they, you know, breaking the fourth wall. Like, yeah, you know, I never did a competition show. I never did nothing like this. You know, I never had to vote people out. I'm just like, girl, I don't think that many people have done it. But if they have, I mean, just embrace it and just do what you got to do, right? Corinne basically goes to Bobby and she's over here crying to him, trying to evoke sympathy to Bobby in New York. And, you know, it is what it was. Ain't nobody got time. Like, I think that she's just using them tears just to try to pull somebody on her side and feel bad for her. Goodbye. Rosa talks to Anisfa and they talk about, you know, why she was labeled as a gold digger on the show. And then we see the flash of the show, and the ring that the guy was trying to propose to her was like worth like $150,000 or $500,000. I don't know. The price tag was crazy. And I'm just like, and she was just like, at the end of the day, if he loved me, he'll pay for this ring. I'm like, girl, you're not really making them claims. You're really not making them claims. Seems like you're not a gold digger, baby. Right. So New York comes in and, you know, she's kicking in with Omarosa and she tells her, like, you know, Corinne's upset.
I do have to tell you something.
What did I do?
Corinne,
Who is that?
that's my roommate.
Okay, but you bonded with her?
And Omarosa's like, girl, the cry is the first to fry. You already know how the game is, so I don't really care. She could use them tears to try to evoke sympathy. it ain't really working for me. So,
Corinne is duplicitous and dangerous.
Never seen somebody come upstairs so quick crying.
Yeah, well, let it out. I don't.
so goodbye. So, you know, after that, we have a commercial break and then we come back and we find out that Joe McHale is the host of the show. And, you know, after 45 takes, we are finally introducing the show.
Lost control.
Forward,
Come forward, guys. Come forward. Wait. Well, here we go, guys.
So how the show works, right? So basically each week they'll have a battle royale challenge. The winner of that will be the supervillain of the week. They'll nominate 3 people on the hit list. There'll be a challenge after that for the 3 people on the hit list to basically get 1 person off. Then the 2 that's left standing will be vote. Basically, they'll have a vote to see who will be eliminated.
You will stand victorious as America's great supervillain and walk out of here with $200,000 in cash.
The cash prize is $200,000. So yeah. So tonight they're basically gonna be playing a game called Balls Out. 10 balls in this little pit, like a little maze pit, and you have to basically push the balls out. It has everybody's face on them. Whoever's the last one is the supervillain of the week. So, you know, they start. Bobby Lights is going out crazy. He is not playing. He's over here just running around like he over here just having ants in his pants. And, you know, I was just like, cool.
Here we go. Balls out. Woo! Omarosa not moving at all.
You know, he said, you know, I'll sacrifice myself to show them that, you know, I'm a team player in this and the third. So Johnny was like, Bobby, hold my ball. So he runs and pushes out New York's ball. Boom. Mind you, if you push out the balls, you still are able to play the game.
I came into this, Jack's moving like a bull, let's run through everything and let's take the balls out. But this is not a game where it requires strength.
So after he did that, you know, Jax is over here pushing Omarosa. She don't like that. She puts in Tanisha, don't like that. So Shake eliminates Jax, right? Bobby eliminates Shakes. Following the order is Bobby, Corinne, Johnny, Fairchild, Tanisha. They all get out, right?
Omarosa has a reputation for being an opportunist.
I'll let you have it. You safe. You have my word.
I'm not be one of the 3.
You have my word.
I don't think
They're trying to come up with a deal, and Omarosa's like, look, you safe. So I'm not gonna go for you. You say, let me win this, I'm not gonna go for you. They shake on it. Low key, before they even shake on it, Bobby likes to go behind Johnny and knocks his ball out.
go. I don't care, take it, Bobby.
And it is out. Johnny Bananas. Omarosa is the winner.
But you know, I guess the deal is a deal, I guess. So Omarosa, she's the supervillain of the week, and she's gonna get a luxury prize. Being an Omarosa one, she's definitely gonna set the precedent of how this show's gonna go. So I feel like this show can really be really good. It's just that they really gotta get their hands dirty. So Jax and Tiffany talk about his past transgressions, and he found out, I find it funny because he's like, well, you know, at the end of the day, the thing that I've done the worst on, you know, TV, and I'm thinking he's just talking to Just, is basically cheating on his girlfriends, because he cheated on all of them. I think the worst thing is basically when he made, him and Brittany made, you know, the racist accusation, and, you know, got fired from Vanderpump Rules. But I mean, different strokes, I guess, right? So, you know, it's finally day 2, and everyone gets up. Omarosa talks about nominations, and she's being straight cut, no chaser.
You too well, he got me out in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Shake. Okay. Are you saying Shake is the biggest competitor?
no, he just caught me off guard.
Jax come in, she put all her attention to Jax, like, who you want out? Who do you want this? Who you want that? Whoa, whoa, and she's not playing. Like, Jax is just like, He's trying to downplay his skills, because everybody's like, you know, he's athletic, he's this, he's that, he's just big, he's like a boar. And, you know, he just tries to throw it off on Bobby. Like, she's like, well, you know, I might be athletic, but Bobby really went ham. He really did this and the third, so I, you know, don't look at me.
Bobby was a beast yesterday.
Bobby was a machine.
Bobby was a
machine
beast
last night.
yesterday.
So maybe he was running on pure just
Adrenaline.
Omarosa basically feels like Jack is the biggest threat, and he pushed her ball, and she got pissed off because she had to move. I'm gonna skip through the luxury event because it really wasn't that much. But you know, Omarosa, she had to pick 2 people to join her on the luxury spa day.
Omarosa on being the house's first ever supervillain.
And she picks Tanisha and Bobby Lights. And the reason why she picked them 2 is because both of them have the biggest mouths in the house, and they love the gossip and they can give her the tea, which makes sense.
Tanisha and Bobby are the 2 players with the biggest mouth, the ones who gossip and always are in the mix.
And on top of that, being that they're over here so boisterous, it would take a target off of her back. But to be honest, I feel like Omarosa walked in the house with a target, right? So New York tries to comfort Corinne, who's basically outside after the ceremony, to have just anxious, and Jack's anxious too. And they talk about, well, you know, at the end of the day, Bachelor Nation is going to tear her down. If she's doing this, it will be that. I can do this and I can do that. Oh my God.
People are going to hate this show and be like, ew, this is stupid. We're not watching anymore. I'm gonna take the spotlight from her. I'm pissed.
And it's funny with Corinne, because Corinne gives a lot in her confessionals. In confessionals, she's like, oh my God, I'm just that girl. I'm just that. She's not gonna do this to me. But in the house, she's just like, girl, I don't know. It's giving double agent. It's giving, you know, fake and fraud. It's giving, I'm scary. I don't know. But I don't really feel it for Corinne. It was what it was. Sorry, girl. So basically, you know, the main thing that I got out of the whole luxury lunch, the luxury spa day that they did, was Omarosa's thinking about backdooring Johnny, because, you know, they made a deal, so she's thinking about backdooring him. So, yeah. So it's the ceremony time, and Omarosa has to nominate 3 people to be on the hit list and, you know, participate in the hit list challenge. So basically at the ceremony, she's being very dramatic, walking up. I'm like, girl, you really taking this serious. I'm not mad. But, you know, at the end of the day, she nominates Corinne, Shake. Then she teased the fact that she was going to nominate Johnny.
Is bananas. But instead,
but then nominates Jax. And I think that's kind of the right choices. I feel like they are the weakest links at this point. But that was the end of the episode, and I'm excited. I think this is going to be really good. Everybody has a big personality, minus a couple. But I mean, not even that. Everyone has a big personality, and everyone says what they say. And I'm excited to see how it's going to be, especially with Omarosa and Tanisha and New York, because we already know how New York get. New York is very much produced and very much she's premeditated with this stuff that she do. But New York is a character within herself. Tanisha know how to get in her bag and know how to say what she got to say. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.